Hi guys, how are you all doing? So, on today's topic, we'll be talking about evacuation of septic tank. First off, you need to understand what septic tank means. Septic tank is this thing that you're seeing on my video. That's what septic tank means. If you're living in a flat or in any house that has toilet and bathroom inside, you will see this iron and this sorry not iron sorry I'm sorry not iron you will see this concrete thing that the landlord did outside, exactly as seen on this photo. That's what septic tank means. That those water you use in your toilet, your sink, your bathroom, all these things go to the septic tank, and septic tank needs to be evacuated frequently. If not, it will cause bad smell and infection. Now, who owns the duty of evacuating the septic tank? This has caused a whole lot of problems, but today we are going to put your entire doubts to rest. Now, who has the duty of evacuating the septic tank? First off, does your landlord have a tenancy agreement with you? If he has a tenancy agreement, before we decide who evacuates the septic tank, we'll first off look at what the tenancy agreement says as regards evacuation of the septic tank. If the tenancy agreement says that the tenant should be the person to evacuate the septic tank, it stands. The tenant has a duty to evacuate it. But if the tenancy agreement is silent on it, it is regarded as major maintenance in a building, and the tenant cannot be expected to evacuate a septic tank, especially when the septic tank is being used by all the tenants. Now, I want you to get one thing very clearly. If the tenancy agreement is silent on who evacuates the septic tank, it is the duty of the landlord to evacuate the septic tank. Secondly, if the tenant is using the septic tank with other tenants in the building, when it becomes filled up, it is the duty of the landlord to evacuate the septic tank, not the tenant. It becomes the duty of the tenant to evacuate the septic tank when the tenant is using the septic tank exclusively. He is the only person using the septic tank. When he's the only person using the septic tank, he has the duty to evacuate it when it becomes filled up. Did you get? Now, if the septic tank is being used by, if the tenancy agreement says it is the tenant does it. If the tenant is the only person using the septic tank, he will also have a duty to evacuate it. I hope this puts to rest all our disagreements. So they take from this video, if the tenancy agreement states who will take care of evacuate the septic tank, it becomes the duty of that person. If the septic tank is used by all the tenants, it becomes the duty of the landlord.